Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about the government of the United States. Have you ever wondered how the US government works? What makes it one of the most influential political systems in the world? Well, let's dive into it. The US government operates under a federal system, meaning power is shared between the national government and individual states. It is also divided into three branches: the executive, the legislative, and judicial branches. These branches work together to ensure a balance of power and protect the democracy. Now let's take a closer look at each one. Let's start with the executive branch, which is led by President of the United States. The President is both the head of the state and the head of the government, meaning they represent the country and make important decisions. Roles and responsibilities: the president enforces the laws, commands the military, and leads the country's foreign policy. They also sign or veto laws passed by Congress. Additionally, the president appoints judges, ambassadors, and top government officials. Assistant, the president is the vice president, who has two main duties: stepping in if the president is unable to serve and presiding over Senate. Then we have the cabinet, which consists of leaders of government departments like Secretary of State and the Secretary of Defense. These officials help the president make decisions on important issues and term limits. The president is elected every 4 years through the electoral college system. They can serve a maximum of 2 terms, meaning 8 years in total. The current election system ensures that power is transferred peacefully from one leader to the next one.
Next, we have the legislative branch, also known as Congress. This branch is responsible for making laws, controlling government spending, and overseeing the executive branch. Congress is divided into 2 houses. First, the Senate, upper house. There are 100 senators, 2 from each state. They serve 6-year term. The Senate has the power to approve presidential appointments and treaties. Second, the House of Representatives, lower house. There are 435 representatives. The number from each state is based on its population. They serve 2-year terms. The House is responsible for introducing spending bills and starting impeachment proceedings. So how are laws created? It's a long process. First, a bill is introduced in Congress, then it goes through debates and revision. If both the Senate and the House of Representatives approve it, the bill is sent to the President. The President can either sign it into law or veto it. But here's the interesting part: if Congress disagrees with the veto, they can override it with a 2/3 majority vote.
The judicial branch. The final branch is the judicial branch, which interprets laws and makes sure they follow the U.S. Constitution. The court system. At the top is the Supreme Court, which is the highest court in the country. It has 9 judges who serve for life. And below the Supreme Court are the lower courts. They are including the district courts and courts of appeals. Judicial review. One of the most important powers of the Supreme Court is judicial review. This means the court can decide if a law or government action is unconstitutional. This power was established in a famous case called Marbury versus Madison in 1803. The judicial branch plays a crucial role in protecting people's rights and ensuring that no laws goes against the Constitution.
Now, you might be wondering, if there are three branches of government, what stops one branch from becoming too powerful? Well, that's where the system of checks and balance come in. For example, first, the president can veto laws, but Congress can override the veto. The next one, Congress pass laws, but the Supreme Court can declare them unconstitutional. And the last one, the president appoints judges, but the Senate must approve them. This system makes sure that no one person or branch has too much power, keeping the government fair and balanced. So, that's a basic overview of the US government. We covered the three branches: the executive, the legislative, and the judicial. Each one has its own role, but they all work together to keep the country running smoothly. The US government is designed to protect democracies, ensure the rule of law, and serve the people. It's not a perfect system, but it has been functioning for over 200 years. Thank you for listening.
Now that we have explored the fundamental principles of the US government, including its structure and electoral process, it's time to see these concepts in action to give you a better understanding of how an American election works. Our group has prepared a reenactment of the process. Through this demonstration, you will witness the key elements such as campaigning and voting. We hope this brings the theory to life and makes the process more engaging. Let's begin. Every 4 years in November, the American people hold a presidential election. The Democratic and Republican Party select the candidates. These candidates announce their campaign, promote their policy, and raise funds. However, instead of voting directly, citizens in each state elect representatives who vote for their behalf. They are called voters. The electors then decide who will be the next president.
I represent the Republican Party. Republicans generally support business, tax cuts, stronger border security, and free market economy.
I represent the Democratic Party, which typically bring economic policies, healthcare reform, and worker rights.
Each candidate will present their policy.
I believe in a fair American and will promote job creation in the clean energy sector, protect the environment, and reform healthcare to ensure everyone has affordable health coverage.
America needs a strong economy. I will contest to help business grow, strengthen security to protect citizens, and uphold the country's traditional values.
I have a question. How will you address the inflation?
We need to invest in infrastructure and education to increase productivity, while ensuring fair taxation on large corporations to ease the financial burden on citizens.
Inflation is caused by excessive government spending. I will cut tax and eliminate restrictive business regulation to boost the economic growth.
So, what are your views on immigration?
We need a human immigration system that allows legal immigrants the opportunity to work and contribute to the economy.
We must enforce stricter border control to enhance national security. protect the American citizens.
Next comes the rivalry in the caucus, which takes place in two main forms. The rivalry election, where voters cast secret ballots to select their party nominees, and the caucus, where voters discuss and vote publicly. The ultimate goal is to select the delegate for the National Party convention. On the day of the National Convention, each party will officially choose one nominee to represent them.
I am Lona, and I have been chosen as the Democratic Party nominee.
I am Linda, and I have chosen as the Republican Party's nominee.
I'm a student. I'm worried about my college tuition. So what will you do?
I will lower public college tuition and provide more financial aid for low-income students.
Instead of encourage government subsidy, I will encourage investment in education so students will have more choice.
So I have a question. I'm a small business owner, so what policy do you have to support me?
I will provide low interest loans for small business and ensure worker rotation.
I will cut cooperate tasks and eliminate unnecessary regulation to help business thrive.
So what are your views on student health insurance?
We believe no one should have to choose between tuition and healthcare. Every student deserves affordable health coverage. That's why we protect Obamacare, expand Medicaid, and lower prescription drug costs.
Healthcare should be flexible and tailored to individual, not dictated by government. We aim to lower costs by fostering a competitive market, allow you to choose the best insurance plan at affordable price.
So what about environment policy for business?
We believe economic growth and environmental protection can go hand in hand, which support business transitioning to clean energy, investing in eco-friendly technology, and creating sustainable jobs. Environmental regulations are not meant to hinder businesses, but to ensure long-term development and prevent climate-related damage.
Business, not the government, should lift environmental regulation, gain steep growth and increase operational costs. We support reducing regulatory burden so business can develop eco-friendly solutions without top-down mandates.
So today is the election day. It's held on Tuesday after the first Monday of November. It's usually on November. The voter will casting their votes to vote for their electors for the state. And now I will put my vote in the election box. So these voters will vote on their behalf after my vote.
Then come the elections college vote in December after the general election. On this day, the elector was cast their vote to officially determine the next president.
The winner will then be inaugurated on January 20 of the following year. Thank you all for watching.